So with over 100 million individuals under an air quality alert in the United States right now, it's important to take steps to protect your health and the health of your family from wildfire smoke. I've got two super simple ways that you can build an air purifier with off-the-shelf components that you can get at any big box store that in many cases are going to outperform a dedicated air purifier that you could buy. Stick around because I've got a unique trick that I haven't seen anyone doing that's both going to make the build a lot easier as well as make the air purifier itself more effective. So let's get into it. So to start, this is about as simple as you can get. 20 by 20 inch box fan and a furnace filter. You want to duct tape all the seams. It's important that you're buying the right furnace filter. We're going to be using in both these projects a MERV 12 or higher. And the reason this is so important is because you need these higher MERV numbers to capture the super fine particles that are hazardous for your health in wildfire smoke. And you can see it right there. It talks about fine particles, smog, smoke, certain bacteria. And you're probably gonna ask yourself, if I'm gonna buy a furnace filter, why won't I just stick it in the furnace? Oftentimes your HVAC at home is gonna only allow a 1-inch filter. And in those instances, the higher MERV numbers, you can starve the system of airflow, and that can cause your evaporator coils to freeze up. It can cause your blower motor to fail. So it's important that your HVAC system is really designed for it. In this case though, the 4-inch filter, it allows airflow through much easier. So all we're doing, you'll see there's an airflow indicator. The furnace filter is going to be upstream, so the air is first going to pass through the filter, and then the fan is going to continue to blow it out. You don't want to be blowing the dirty air. You want the air sucked through, being cleaned, and then being expelled. This is about as simple as it gets. It's not the most effective, but it will do the job at purifying the air in your home. Now the second system is going to be much more effective. In this instance, we've assembled 4 1-inch thick MERV 13 furnace filters in a box.
And what's cool is when you buy 4 of these, you actually qualify for a discount. So I got all 4 of these for like $70.
We want the airflow to be flowing into the box. In every direction, the air is going to be going into the box. You are simply going to have a fan on top that is blowing air up. It's creating negative pressure in this box, and it's sucking air in, cleaning it in these filters, and expelling it. So let's dive into it. I've used what's called Hardboard, which is some stuff I had lying around.
Now you can get this at the big box store for a 4x8 foot sheet for like $25, but you can also just use cardboard, including just the box that the fan comes in if it's solid.
Now when you cut the hardboard or cardboard out, make sure you're cutting it at the right size. These furnace filters say they're 20 by 20 by 1. Those measurements aren't precise, as you can see here. So this is 19 3/4 by 19 3/4. And then the furnace filter itself is actually more like 3/4 of an inch.
So I cut these 2 pieces into 20.5 inch squares. And the bottom is just going to be solid, but the top is actually going to have a rough cut hole in it of about 18-inch diameter. So I'm just here mocking that out, and I'll use a quick jigsaw to take that out. Let me know in the comments a better way to do this.
So here's the trick. In many cases, I see people using duct tape. That can work fine. You can use that to air seal all the edges, but it can be very clunky. In this instance, what I've done is I've used hot glue. This is super versatile. It sets quickly. It's going to allow you to very easily put all this together, and it air seals. It acts like a caulk in all the gaps. You just want to make sure it's full of that hot glue. You stick it together and bang, it's all set up. It works super well. This is a hot glue gun that I just bought on Amazon for $30. It uses my DeWalt batteries. You can get these for any battery platform that you may have. So this is a great way to get a good wireless hot glue gun, and it works super well. The battery lasts a surprisingly long time.
So here I've gotten all 4 sides in place, and you can see now I'm just going to go over each of the corners and again kind of use the hot glue like a caulk gun and make sure that there are no gaps where air can bypass the filters. And then finally, I'm just using the hot glue to fix the top in place. And this is going to add a lot of structural rigidity to this whole box. There's really no issue with mounting a box fan on top of this. This box isn't going to collapse. And then you can just duct tape the fan in place. You can use hot glue to put the fan in place if you don't mind it being permanent. Some way to, again, air seal those gaps. And if you do that, this is going to work more effectively than a dedicated air purifier that you can buy at a store. For bonus points, you can seal off these corners. Again, you can use duct tape or cardboard, the areas where the fan isn't really pushing air, but not a huge deal.
Hope you found this helpful. If you did, I'd appreciate a like and subscribe. Always trying to do quick projects like this. I'm gonna go get this inside because the air quality right now sucks, and I'm excited to get this going. Thanks for checking in.